This is Richard Lynch, you're watching ilovelimerick.com, and today we are in the town of Glen at Glin Castle to meet the one and only Knight of Glin. I'm so honoured, first of all, anyway, to be here with you. Thanks, because I know you're not well. So thanks for having us here. One thing that I've noticed about your life, the one thing that's most important to you, I feel, to your love of antiques, to your love of furniture, your love of art. And I believe that the first thing you ever bought was Andromeda. You were 12 years of age. You bought it for £1. She's in the garden.
She's in the garden. When I was quite young, that mention of the Andromeda was certainly the first thing I found, which was a distinguished piece of sculpture.
For £1?
For £1. You see, the man way in the field at Ballinagard, which is south of Limerick, it was missing its head and also missing its arm. So £1 seemed to him reasonable, I think.
You were brought up here, then you went to school, you were in England. From Harvard, you then went on and you worked as a curator at the furniture department at Victoria and Albert Museum.
I went to the Victoria department and I spent 3 years there and enjoyed myself thoroughly. And then I went to the Victoria and Albert Museum, for where I spent about 11 years. In the the furniture and woodwork department, it's called. But it was a great time to be in London, the swinging 60s and all that.
You had a ball?
I had a ball, yes.
I bet you did.
And then my present wife, we had 3 children by the time we came here.
Why is it so important to you to preserve history?
Well, I was brought up here, and my mother was an artist and very keen on furniture. She used to go into Limerick when she was a young married woman, and there was a shop there called Coleman's shop where she bought a lot of things for this house. My mother didn't have that much money, but she did find the odd good thing, and I think that certainly led me down to being interested in antiques.
Are you going to take me to see this Andromeda?
Yes, certainly.
Are you good to walk? Your mum was related to Winston Churchill and Princess Diana, is that true?
Yes, that's right, yes. She was rather proud of that.
Yeah.
There's a book about my mother, which I'll give you a copy of.
Your mum was quite the lady.
She was very, quite difficult.
Yeah, I read. Yeah, but you believe in a classless society. You don't really believe in class. You're not the least bit of a snob, are you?
No, I hope I wouldn't be considered one.
No.
It's a pleasure to talk to anybody. Everybody has an interesting tale to tell.
Mm. Well, I have to say, it's an honour to meet you. I'm absolutely in awe of you.
I really don't think you
Really?
feel that.
No, it's just not because of who you are, but because of your passion. I mean, the fact that you helped restore the Georgian house, I mean, that's so amazing for all of us as people of Limerick to have that there forever, thanks to people like you. Oh, this is Andromeda. Look at this, is amazing. So this is the first thing you bought for £1 when you were 12 years of age. This is your first piece. Where did you find that for £1?
It was a big house in south of Limerick called Ballinagard, belonged to a family called Croker. It's not, I think the house is demolished now.
So that was the first piece you bought when you were 12, and that started your complete obsession with preserving history.
And also looking for things.
Art, furniture, antiques.
I had a big collection of furniture here. Then later, all those years working in Christie's, I was able to buy quite a lot of things quite reasonably.
You've got some Gus for life, though. Nothing stops you. Even the fact that you met us today and you're willing to do this speaks volumes about your passion for your life.
Yes. There's no reason to...
You've got nothing to hide, have you?
No, I don't think so, no.
What's going to happen to this place after you've gone? What will happen to it?
Absolutely. You can ask me. We don't know. There's no point trying to find out. We just don't know. It would be lovely if the thought could be preserved in some way.
I think if younger people in Limerick were educated about the work of the Civic Trust and the importance of restoring and preserving history, then I think there would be more movement in Limerick in regards to where Dublin and Cork is in that regard.
Yes, I think that's true. Also, I think that perhaps the burghers of Limerick are not very generous.
The Witch of Limerick?
The burghers, the
people with the money, the purse strings.
Yeah. Probably are not very generous. I don't know that Limerick somehow is proud enough of what it's got. And therefore, the Hunt Museum and number 1 and
the Georgian House number 2.
Number 2.
Should we walk back? Let's do it. How did you become the head of the Georgian House Committee?
Well, I suppose I'd been a member since I was about 17 or 18. And so when Desmond Villiers and his wife, who were very charismatic, and I followed in their footsteps for many years. He's not totally given it up, but certainly handed it over. I suppose I was the obvious person. And I've been there now for quite a long time.
You're still the head, aren't you?
Yes, I still am. They have to shove me off sooner or later. But I'm now, chairman. Ever since I was in my 20s, I had therefore a passion for historic buildings, and I've never lost my passion for historic buildings in Limerick.
Do you love Limerick?
I have a great love of Limerick, a nostalgic love of Limerick.
Well, we want to change the vision of people have of Limerick. And part of that is coming to meet people like you who know about the history of Limerick and know about the importance of preserving age-old history and beauty and not replacing it all with plastic and rubbish.
Yes, that's true. Very true.
You're not sentimental about being the last Knight of Glin, are you? Because it's only a title, right?
Yeah, I'm not at all, really.
No. You have 3 beautiful daughters, so...
Yes, well, what is the future? I mean, it's difficult to say. These days, particularly now, the future of this place or many historic places.
I love you. You take care of yourself, kiddo. This is Richard Lynch. You're watching ilovelimerick.com, and this is the amazing Glin Castle, and we've just been speaking to the incomparable, incredible Knight of Glin. We'll see you soon.